4 days ago, our life changed forever when the Canadian government waged war on our small family in the middle of nowhere in a peaceful valley with hundreds of animals that had names. They were 35 years old. They were 20 years old. They were domesticated, prehistoric, beautiful animals that offered opportunity to the world in viruses and disease mitigation with their beautiful, robust antibodies in their eggs. And these animals were gunned down in the middle of the night by cowards. By the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, you ripped our heart out, and you ripped the hearts out of people across the world. The RCMP did not even let us know that the gunfire was going to start. The RCMP locked our supporters, they blocked our road, and they locked supporters out on the highway without vehicles, without their campers, without anything that they needed out on the highway. They stranded them on the highway. So for hours, those supporters had to listen to rapid gunfire of animals that were pushed into a kill pen, and they danced into their kill pen to be gunned down by marked marksmen, professional marksmen. So obviously Canada, I guess now we hire hitmen to kill prehistoric animals that had never been tested, but had years and decades of life to live. That night was not the end, but it was a beginning, and it started waging a new kind of war. And it's not one of weapons, but of accountability for Canadian Food Inspection Agency. You want to know the worst of it, John, and every one of you? They had to come back in the morning, and they had to continue to kill the animals that were left there overnight, suffering and shot and in pain. And they were looking for hope, and they were looking for help. This is not right, and the Canadian Food Inspection Agency of Canada has to be held accountable. No animal should have ever had to experience family, and all we were trying to do was the right thing and change a policy to protect Canadians and our agricultural sector, because they are stamping out. They are killing every animal. We're losing our lineage. We're losing genetics. We're losing our family members. We're losing hope.
Things rotten at the CFIA in Ottawa, and I think that this requires an investigation by an outside force, whether it's the United States or whether it's the other international courts. But the truth has to get out.
Yes, it does.
I'm disappointed in some of the politicians that did not have the courage to stand up and say, enough is enough. Let's do the right thing. And there's millions of Canadians, millions of Americans, well, United States citizens and Canadians, which, like I said, we're all Americans. We're all part of America. And those millions of Canadians and millions of United States citizens that are concerned about this, they're speaking out, and let's let the truth prevail.